Okay, so gonna try Rey, Nest, Chewie. Just did again a video against Zeta Ezra. Let's check on this Revan. 314. That's pretty fast. It's gonna be 354 effective speed, which probably means that your R2 needs to be like 299 or something like that. Again, if you run 2 droids with Rey because of BB-8's unique bonus, it's Revan effective speed times 0.84. That's your minimum threshold. You'd want to round up for your minimum R2 speed. And that's because of the 8% TM bonus you get per droid. If it's 3 droids, it's 0.76 times Revan effective speed, which is usually an easier barrier, but makes it harder because you have to have a 3 droid comp. And if you try to include Nest, it's kind of difficult to figure out what that last droid should be. I've had some success with IPD, but it's far from certain. I do want to try Chewie, though, and that means I need a fast R2, which I have. I moved some Revan mods to R2, which I wouldn't be able to do for Territory Wars, but it's worth testing to get R2 fast. He's 307. And again, this is sort of the standard meta Revan team that you'll see. Pretty fast Revan. Tough to get R2 this fast, so I'm not suggesting that this is an easy counter for everyone to follow, but just trying to present another option. BB-8 gets guard, which helps. We'll smokescreen Nest. Nest is high protection, low speed. Kind of sort of a hybrid on tenacity. This way I can try to use her in different places. Rey is like 250 some odd speed with CD sets, and potency, that's really from the raid. And again, just trying to offer one more counter that doesn't burn Thrawn, especially if you're trying to use Thrawn with a Traya team and you might need to take out multiple Revan comps. So smokescreen to Nest. She's our punching bag. Basil is going to call Yoda. So why don't I put a hold on Kenobi? I want to make sure that hopefully Rey is going again. And yeah, she is. TM down landed. That's actually a good thing for us. And this way I can, because I'm not going to get dodge, I can land that heal block on Kenobi. And I want to work on him because if I can trigger Savior on him and get him out of the picture, my life's a lot easier. So Yoda here doesn't have foresight, so it's worth doing this AoE dispel for Yoda alone. And again, that's the beautiful thing about running BB-8 on this team is obviously that you're going to be able, and we're probably going to get a counter on Kenobi here, running BB-8 with guard is that, yeah, I mean, you get this extra attack from Chewie, which is phenomenal. And I don't know, Rey might come out of stealth here. I can't remember where she sits. The nice thing is that we still have ability block on Jolee. That gives us some time to work on him. It's very tough, especially if he has extra tenacity to crit. If you can obviously see that. Let's clear some buffs with Nest. Hopefully we'll pop some exposes. I do want to get some of these guys going again before Revan is marked. Thankfully he didn't do that just yet. Jolee brings back Kenobi, and now we're kind of bound by a taunt. The nice thing I think is that Ness is still going to have most of her protection. Even better that that we were hit with that. Now the question is, do I go for Jolee or do I just get Kenobi out of there? I'm just going to get Kenobi out of there. We didn't do that much damage anyway. Jolee gets ability block, which is helpful. Unfortunately, this next attack is not going to land. Now, I could use Illuminated Destiny, but I'm not going to do that because I don't need to just yet. Nest still has a bunch of protection, and I'm pretty sure I can survive another hit from Yoda. Now, I couldn't, so that's unfortunate because we just ate a pretty massive attack, but we're going to kill Jolee here, and we're going to get Revan. So even though I sort of gambled a little bit, we're still in a place where, you know, we're pretty good on the result we're going to have here. Now, the unfortunate thing is that we can't pick up a buff for BB-8, so we kind of need to get him going and getting another turn in before these guys go, which we didn't. Now we'll pop IPD. We kind of barely hung on to keep him. Going to go ahead and get rid of Hermit Yoda or Grand Master Yoda. And we're going to kill Bastila here as well. So this is probably more representative where you lose Nest and you have to be sort of a little clever at the end to keep everyone alive. But again, took out another really solid Revan meta counter.